Here's an example of what we should do when a crisis hits. So we are in 2 Chronicles chapter 20, and verse 1 says, "After this the Moabites and the Ammonites, and with some of the Meunites, came against Jehoshaphat for battle." Verse 3 says, "Then Jehoshaphat was afraid and set his face to seek the Lord, and proclaimed a fast throughout all Judah. And Judah assembled to seek help from the Lord. From all the cities of Judah they came to seek the Lord." And now I really recommend you read the entirety of his prayer because it is so beautiful. But I'm just going to read the first verse and then the last verse. So in verse 6 he says, "O Lord, God of our fathers, are you not God in heaven? You rule over all the kingdoms of the nations. In your hand are power and might, so that none is able to withstand you." Verse 12 he says, "O our God, will you not execute judgment on them? For we are powerless against this great horde that is coming against us. We do not know what to do, but our eyes are on you." First off, I really loved how Jehoshaphat's first actions after hearing this horrific news was to seek the Lord, proclaim a fast, and pray. And secondly, when you read throughout Jehoshaphat's prayer, the bulk of it is actually just him praising God. Is him reminding himself, reminding his people, reminding God of how great God is, of how powerful he is, and how many times he has delivered them from evil in the past. And thirdly, Jehoshaphat doesn't try to scramble up a plan, doesn't try to do things in his own might or power, but instead acknowledges that he has no idea what to do, but his eyes are on the Lord. And later in the chapter, we do read how God does deliver them from this crisis. And so, all in all, this story is just a great reminder of how sovereign, how powerful, how wise our God is. And also a great reminder for us to know that we can just trust in God Himself, in God alone. And we don't need to know what His plan for us is. We don't need to have Him tell us everything that's going to happen. We can just trust in Him because He is God.